Kenny trying to slingshot with ease. Reach the pinnacle. Kenny off the top. There it is.
Lucha Libre.
One of the top rivalries in all of Lucha Libre Total has been rebooted and will continue apparently right here, right now. There was a peace offering back at Cinco de Mayo, but it's been thrown out the window in the spirit of competition. The anarchist Daniel Alonzo, the unplugged cyberpunk Kenny Nyne will go at it one more time. This time, tonight, October 20th, 2024. The rivalry renewed as Kenny Nyne muscles Alonzo into the corner. Both men showed tremendous respect for one another and their respective abilities several months ago. But sometimes, when you're trying to prove who's the best, tension arises. And there is in-ring chemistry between these two that can't be denied. They give one another the toughest of challenges inside of this ring. Alonzo was a turncoat last month to his partner, the Guatemalan Dragon, after his partner suffered his demise in this ring. Hit a low blow, continued to batter, beat, and bully his opponent, his partner, for that match. And Daniel Alonzo has earned the respect of these fans, in particular the Rudo fans, for his aggressiveness and his powerhouse style. Kenny Nyne, great attachment with the fans here, with the fan base. With his innovation inside of the ring, his creative energy, and of course, his attire, his visual appeal, everything associated. It's true, both of these individuals have fans here in Lucha Libre Total, but only one can have their hand raised tonight. And who will that one be? Test his strength. Kenny Nyne, a little taller, but I would venture to say Alonzo, the stronger of the two. Look at this, powering down Kenny. Bridging his body upright, shoulders not down. Alonzo adding additional body weight. Look at the strength of the legs of Kenny Nyne, holding Alonzo up in the air temporarily. Ground and pound time for Alonzo as Kenny trying to cover up. Obviously, Alonzo, the more aggressive of the two on the mat. When push comes to shove, the flashy offense of Kenny Nyne won't get jump-started on the mat. It will happen on the run, on the fly. Maybe on the outside as well. Quick counter by Kenny. Leg scissored around the head of Alonzo. Alonzo trying to rotate out of it. Handstand, gets his head out of the vice, and Kenny nods his head in approval of Alonzo's ability to elude the submission with a nifty escape. Alonzo improving with every match, showing us something new and improving. Waistlock, takedown, going for a headlock here, the guillotine, but countered by Alonzo. Kenny is able to handstand, flip out of it, both trying to recover on the near side. Running forearm attack, Kenny Nyne, the recipient of the running strike that could have done damage to not just the arm, but maybe half of his rib cage as well. Knee driven into the upper back of Kenny Nyne, and now the bow and arrow stretch has been cinched in. Raffetti checking with Kenny to see if he can continue in this situation. One of LLT's top heroes has got rusted down yet again. Heroes and Technicos, Kenny Nyne, since his debut, demonstrated his skills, impressed the masses, demonstrated that innovation, and he's had monumental victories in Lucha Libre Total have gotten a lot of people talking about this unplugged Cyberpunk. The children look up to him. Oh my, what impact is Alonzo? Sent Kenny Nyne from one neutral corner to another. And maybe Kenny Nyne's back has been damaged beyond repair as Alonzo rakes his knee, the bone of the knee, straight across the eye socket. When you have the stage and the platform to excel and perform and face your obstacles and the odds heads on, you gotta bring your best, and Kenny Nyne doing anything he can to fight back. And he might try for a cross face, and he's got it locked in. We'll see what the pain threshold of Alonzo is in this hold. Can Alonzo power out of it, or can he reach for the ropes, turn this around into a pinning attempt or otherwise? Kenny Nyne with an impressive win last month against Ignacio Phoenix, showing us an explosive power in the process. Using the ropes, his right foot on the bottom rope to force the rope break. Kenny Nyne thought he had him trapped long enough to score the submission. He did not. Kenny's got the spring in his legs to hit the Kotaru Crusher off the ropes when his opponents least expect it, and the grazing big boot just knocked Alonzo right off of the ring apron all the way down into the floor below, right in front of the first row of fans. Kenny Nyne's got the fingers pointed. Will he take flight here? Alonzo's trying to crawl out of harm's way, or trying to use the ring to remain upright. Rolling body attack to Alonzo on the floor. And Kenny Nyne took a significant risk. He was stalking Alonzo on the outside until the moment was right to take flight. And when you take those kinds of risks, sometimes it does more damage to your own body than it does to your opponent. Kenny trying to slingshot the ring, and he does. Slingshot spear. Kenny Nyne on a roll right here. Alonzo definitely favoring his midsection at the moment as Kenny starts to escalate and climb the ropes. Kenny getting the fans' approval. Shall we see the Kotaru Crusher right here, right now at the Eagles Club tonight? Oh my! Alonzo just swatted Kenny Nyne away as he smashed the lower back of Kenny with that devastating right boot right to the lower back. Raking the eyes as Alonzo, the anarchist, is unleashed in Lucha Libre Total, and when he does that, nobody is safe. His vicious attacks, the low blows, the monstrous offense, the unpredictability. And check this out. With these huge exploders sending Kenny Nyne flipping like a top end over end onto his back. Devastating landing for Kenny Nyne. Alonzo in a domineering position, standing tall on his victim right here. What a complex individual this guy is. Daniel Alonzo's not done. He's going to send Kenny Nyne to the moon. And another exploder. The suplexes are wrecking Kenny Nyne to his core. Both hands on the chest of Kenny. But Kenny got his leg on the bottom rope just in time. Alonzo's the type of individual who wants to get it his way every time, no matter what. Out of nowhere, triangle choke attempt. North-south elbows. Alonzo collapses flat on the mat, but he's on his abdomen, can't be counted down, but could he submit or pass out from this particular submission? I don't know if Kenny's legs are trapped around the head and neck of Alonzo tightly enough, and that's why Alonzo is going to deadlift Kenny Nyne in the air. Willpower! Sit down, Bob, by Alonzo! But Kenny powered out at two. Very impressive. We've got a heck of a struggle going on between Kenny and Alonzo here tonight. Supercharged offense, heavyweight title holder is Alonzo, a maniac with incredible power and strength. Notorious Rudo. No allies in LLT that I could see now or any time in the future. But his destiny is to hurt people, and it's effective. And this guy's a demon that has a sorcerer. He's just a source of evil. And he's a master of pain. And Daniel Alonzo now in a struggle shot for shot against Kenny Nyne in the center of the ring. This back and forth action has reached the pinnacle. Oh my! Pump kick on the money. Kenny has collapsed. This could be it. Nope, 2 count again. Lucha Libre Total, Sunday, October 20th, 2024. Ever since the debut of Daniel Alonzo in Lucha Libre Total, the one obstacle that's been a constant in his way has been Kenny Nyne. Irregardless of the physicality and the respect shown, they are still going at it today. Rolling Death Valley Driver, Kenny Nyne, suckered it into that time. He was ready. And he was prepared, and he recovered quickly. Can Kenny Nyne take flight and put away Alonzo here tonight in our third match of Lucha Libre Total? Waiting for the opportune moment. Alonzo turns around. Kenny off the top. There it is! Kotaro Crusher. Alonzo's still standing though. Bump kick, grazing strike. Alonzo falls to the floor. Kenny down. Now he rolls to the outside. Kenny Nyne took flight. He hit that Kotaro Crusher. As a result, the momentum sent Alonzo crashing backwards against the ropes temporarily, and then both toppled to the outside. And now the official is administering a count, and I don't think either of these two are getting up or are in a hurry to get up at any time soon. Well, you might be able to bake a cake by the time they get back into this ring. That's how hurt and wounded they are after all the abuse that they've given to one another in the previous several moments of this match. The officials waved it off. He is determined that the two combatants cannot continue. This match is a draw, double count out, you name it. No win.
Que los dos perdieron, que los dos son losers, ¿ok? Tuvieron a tiempo. Cuéntenme en español, cabrón, porque no sabes.
After all that, the two individuals are able to roll back into the ring. The hand has been extended. Will we see a handshake? Or will Alonzo uses trickery to try to hurt Kenny when he least expects? Well, you know, Alonzo showed respect to Kenny like I thought he would. Did not decide to hit him with a low blow or a cheap shot after the match. I think both understand that what happened here was as a result of a consequence. Alonzo welcoming Kenny back into the ring. That was a very physically exhausting clash. The referee decided that neither man could continue at that precise moment, and he threw the match out. But both individuals put on a heck of a showing, irregardless of the result. And could these two get past previous issues and move on in Lucha Libre Total?